the longest shot with the tallest mountain to climb. Ghost Gaming begins its climb, as Leaf mentioned, with the General NRG needing to play the series of their lives, Subi, under immense pressure.
Well, Stacks, the tallest mountains are meant to be conquered, but this one is one of the most treacherous that there are in all of RLCS. NRG been at the top for so long, and looks like that trend is going to continue for a little bit longer as they have punched their ticket into the major for this fall tournament. I am so excited to see them play today, but I'm even more excited to see, can Ghost Gaming pull out the upset of the season?
Coming into the Fall Classic, here's what Ghost has to contend with. North America's leading scorer. He's waiting to pounce here as Justin waiting at midfield. Squishy's shot denied by Shock, and Justin has to run back and play defense. Rolled his downfield cherry picking, and they almost caught him off guard. Pinch shot goes wide as well. Ghost pulling out all the stops in the first minute.
I cannot believe Justin made that save. That was an incredible redirect by Roldiz. And Shot going far post, but turned away by Squishy. Ghost Gaming knocking at the door, but so far, no one home just yet.
Garrett G will sweep this out to the corner and continue on himself. Beat Roldiz at the midfield line, and here's Squishy just throwing it downfield, trying to buy Justin time to get set. Garrett with a big demo on Lion Blaze. That will help out NRG's defensive effort, and he took out Raul as well. So Ghost Gaming, early flourish, doesn't yield any results. Roldiz up again. Justin stops him there. NRG weathering the storm out of a spirited effort here from Ghost.
Yeah, first 100 seconds of this match has felt like it's been all Ghost Gaming, as Lion Blaze with a nice stop there on Justin at the top of the box. And for NRG, this has got to feel good. Zero pressure going into this matchup. Yes, you'd love to clinch that #1 seed, but you know that your tickets are punched, and Ghost Gaming, you can tell they are men on a mission right now with the offense put forth, but with passes coming out like that from NRG off target, you got to think Ghost Gaming, it's looking pretty good.
Been a tough week, very busy week for Lion Blaze. Been under the weather a bit. Also busy with Collegiate Rocket League, his Northwood squad. Runner-up in the Eastern Conference Finals to Elamar Matone and Bay State College. Unable to scrim with his team full-time during the week, but seems to be better as of late. Maybe better at just the right time. Garrett G, full tank of boost, and he's got Squishy across the way. Could not get the ball to him. Squishy bails out, and now Shock tries to drop one down to Lion Blaze. This is working out well for Ghost. Things on here. Roll this denied by Garrett G. He'll be one-on-one with Shock. You like Garrett G's chances, but not this time. Squishy's follow-up, saved away by Lion Blaze too.
And you got to commend the defensive efforts there from Ghost Gaming. The one-on-one stance against Garrett G, so tough to do. And then the rest of the members getting back in time to cover up that goal line. Only 2 minutes left here, Stacks, and still all knotted up. And if you would have told me that before this this game started, I don't think I would have believed you. I would have thought NRG going to come in and just have their way with Ghost Gaming. But Ghost Gaming just looks like a brand new revitalized team right now.
Oh, what a redirect from Garrett, and still sent away by Lion Blaze. So again, that early flurry. Now it's NRG applying the pressure, though. Garrett G backs off to midfield, and that draws Shock in a little bit. 3-on-2 back the other way. Big advantage, though. Garrett taken out by Shock. That levels the playing field, and the Ghost defense holds coming up on the final minute. Here's Justin, though. He's got Garrett waiting, takes it himself, and Lion Blaze shut him down.
And after that great demo by Shock on the defensive end, you saw a double commit coming out. It really stifled their efforts to get that ball cleared downfield, but Garrett G passed towards the top of the box, and Justin can't finish the play as Lion Blaze puts it to the corner as Justin gets a demo on Shock. The goal was open for just a second, but still, Ghost Gaming hold on.
It was Ghost in the first minute. Ever since, NRG's outshot them 10-5. But still nothing through from either side. Garrett kicked by Lion Blaze, and Roldiz backs off the ball to take the boost from Justin. Here's Shock going away from his teammates as they rotate around. And he did get by Squishy. Players forming up now for Ghost. Rolled is shot on, easily saved by Garrett. 15 to go here in game one. Overtime looming in a series that has huge major qualification implications for everybody else playing today. Shock got one center. Rolled is there. So too is Justin and Garrett. And we go to OT scoreless in game one.
Great job there by Ghost Gaming. Just really throwing caution to the wind, but not too much. As you saw, there were no over-aggressive plays on the offensive front. As you see, just there, Lion Blaze so keen to just cover up that goal line and just respect the fact that NRG can shoot the lights out regardless of where they are on the field. As Shock puts this one back into the corner, has to slow things down and use a lot of boost to get there as well. That's not going to help their efforts to clear the ball, but Squishy off of the side wall and nice little flip reset, but nothing comes of it.
Some of the many numbers that do not favor Ghost Gaming historically as far as this season goes. 0-1 in this tournament. In overtimes, NRG has only played one as well. They won that OT. NRG, significantly more experienced in golden goal situations. Justin dancing around. He's denied. Shock shuts down Squishy as well. And this gets through to Lion Blaze off of Garrett G, but also sent away. So Ghost repels NRG, who has played 32 overtimes in this fall split. They've won almost 2/3 of them. Now it's Garrett around the boards, easily sent away by Lion Blaze, and Rolled is with a big win. Only Justin to beat. He's got to buy time, and he's kicked it out to Garrett G, but Shock's there, so Justin has to do some more work.
Great job by Justin, and that's kind of how this series started. You remember him covering up that goal line off that redirect from Rolled is, but all three members of NRG bunched up in that corner, and Garrett G has to fall back, get some boost, but Justin relieving the pressure just enough to allow Garrett G Squishy to get some boost and cover up that back goal line.
Garrett G gonna give way to Justin, who tries to roll one through, maybe catch the Ghost defense snapping. Not gonna happen. Not today of all days. Squishy banked right to Rolled is. Who does he have to pass to? Nobody yet. Shock thought about the midfield boost, made a quick turn instead. Looking for anybody to pass to in front, but Garrett clears. Lion Blaze couldn't commit, so he's got to get back on D and stop Squishy. Follow up from Garrett, wins it in OT.
NRG not going to let game one slip away that easily, and it rests on the shoulders of Squishy. Monster flick there to get two defenders to go, and if your Lion Blaze there, it's just a hope and a prayer to try and get that save. But Garrett G, picture perfect placement to get that shot to go in, and game one goes in favor of the general NRG.
The mental toughness of Ghost is going to be tested here today. All the pressure, everything that's on the line for them. Again, they need to get to at least the finals to give themselves a shot based on other results. Of course, if they win it, sure, their fate's in their own hands. That's a long way away, and they dropped the first game in overtime, a tightly contested, hard-fought game, and now they have to recover.
Yeah, and it was the first 2 minutes of all Ghost Gaming. They had 5 total shots just in that span of time, and then outside of that, only 2, and it was all NRG after that. 12 shots on target. So Ghost Gaming, while they looked good first half of gameplay, they really need to clean things up and figure out how do you get your offense started, because it seemed like as soon as the offense began, that's how quickly it ended.
It's just a different RLCS, but in the end, the result is still the same. Garrett G getting another clutch goal. Far cry from the days when he led North America in scoring back in, say, RLCS Season 1. Here's Lion Blaze to throw this across, and Ghost Gaming now needs to go back to the drawing board and reset after a 2-minute overtime, and things not going their way early. Rolled is with a save. Lion Blaze just skies that up, gets bumped from behind. There's Garrett again, and Rolled is shut him out.
1 double commit, and that play is all over, and NRG goes up by 1, but good job by every single member, keeping their wheels planted on the ground, not going up in the air, trusting that their teammate that called the ball has a hit on target. As Lion Blaze goes up, the shot goes down, and Garrett G turns it away, and Squishy gonna get a clear as Justin rotating far side to pick up that full boost pad, and he's gonna need it as shot goes up and can't find the double. And NRG put on their heels so far here in game number 2.
Roldiz sailed one, but he's got a mulligan here. He put that one wide. Garrett G and NRG not giving Ghost any quarter here. Roldiz again. Can't get to it. Shock can, and there's the first goal for Ghost.
It almost worked out better that shot was a little too wide there from Roldiz. Working as a pass off the side wall, can't get the double. Garrett G has to respect that. And Shock, upper 90 money to put Ghost Gaming up by 1. And you can see Ghost Gaming not getting too comfortable, not getting too excited. They know how easily NRG can strike back.
Shock has been the leading scorer for Ghost during this fall split, this long journey that may come to a close here if they can't get past only the team that finished runner-up in the North American Open and then won the Haunted Hallows Cup. Tall order. Roldiz dumps this to the corner. Well done defensively for him against NRG as they try to fake out the defense. Now Lion Blaze gave that one away to Squishy, but nobody's in front, so Shock can repel away.
It's an awkward ball to chase down from Roldiz. Once he went up, he went out. Well, I don't really have a play on this other than to put it in the corner, and thankfully didn't get away from him too much, didn't turn that ball over, and it looks like numbers for Ghost Gaming. Roldiz gonna have a shot, elects to go for a soft one, and Shock just swoops in to keep that ball alive, but Justin up so early for that one, able to clear it all the way downfield.
Oh, Shock running interference, and Lion Blaze couldn't get the shot off. A golden opportunity there. Lion got Squishy, though, and then Garrett G is all over Raul, not letting Roldiz clear this away or get this up to the backboard. Now Lion will try again. To the back wall. Little hesitation between Garrett and Justin, but they do clear. Let's see if that hesitation cost them, though. Shock, double on the way, and Justin shut it down again.
Love the idea there. The pass back and trying to just make NRG look around and second guess themselves where the shot is coming from, but that one took a little too much time as Lion Blaze and Roldiz combined efforts there as Pinch gets that ball out of the half, but not for long as Garrett G was looking for the defender and everybody missing the ball there and somehow not going in. My goodness, NRG couldn't buy a goal there.
Just the way the Ghost defense drew it up. What do they have for an encore? Squishy shot.
Oh my gosh.
It was high and saved.
Oh my
Blaze got that one too. Reflex saves as Ghost stands on its head collectively to keep out NRG.
Holy smokes. How in the world did that ball not go in? Oh, NRG not distressed, not turned away. Still, output of offense is insane right now, but Roldiz gets the clear all the way downfield and can't find Garrett, and right back onto offense. NRG go.
Improv and composure. The keys for Ghost there. Lion Blaze downfield easily deflected by Squishy. Now Roldiz trying to kill more time. Maybe set up an insurance goal. Garrett G tried to flick that onward, and Shock can collect. NRG has been very close on a couple trips on their counterattacks, but they haven't got that big fast shot on target. This is just wide of the mark off the challenge by Roll, and now Shock has to collect at midfield. Big demo, though, by Roldiz.
Awkward ball for Garrett to clean up. One of those ones you're not sure if it's going to pop right out, roll back up the wall, and because that's going to lead to this little turnover here as Roldiz. That actually benefited Garrett G, puts him right back on defense and allows Justin and Squishy to immediately transition into offense. And 30 seconds to go here, Stacks. Ghost Gaming still up by 1. NRG unsure of how to get a goal in this matchup. They've seen so close so many times, but still turned away at every stop.
Demolitions have been key in this series. The team in Ghost that's averaged 3 a game in the tournament, and Shock makes another save. Might need one more demo just to feel a little secure. Take somebody off the field. They're all a scoring threat, especially at this stage. It's winning time. Garrett G drops it down, and Shock spikes it to the ground. Ghost ties the series.
That was just great play there from Ghost Gaming. Get the early lead, and then the name of the game just turns into hold on, and that's exactly what they did on the defensive end. I can't believe some of those shots didn't go in, Stacks. It seemed like more than half of the ball was starting to blink because it was inside of the goal mouth, but the whole thing didn't go in, and somehow Ghost found a way to keep pinching that ball out.
I've never seen a team have the ball as close to the goal line as NRG did for as long as they did during that game. You see that play from Justin, just not able to beat the defense there as Ghost holds.
And then that
not
save.
score. It's amazing.
Just the diving save after diving save. I mean, their reflexes on point this morning, that is for sure. Without those, I don't know where they would be, but nonetheless, all tied up in this best of 7. Ghost Gaming doing everything they can to keep those major dreams alive. But with a loss here against NRG, those dreams turn into nightmares.
Torment would have been very proud of Ghost's defensive effort there. The goalkeeping wizard. Unfortunately, his and version 1's run ended in just 3 straight games. Very disappointing fashion yesterday during the Swiss round. Here's Justin.
Stacks, Gibbs is going to be really mad that you didn't bring up him when you brought up the word goalkeeper.
Here's Squishy. Needs somebody to pass to. Doesn't have anyone. Now he no longer has the ball either. Rolled is. Beaten out by Justin easily. Nothing is going to come easy on the offensive end for either of these teams. You've seen already a pair of 1-0 games. One took 7 minutes as Garrett G has to calmly collect this ball in the corner.
And Stacks, for Ghost Gaming to be successful in this game and this series, they have to play perfect Rocket League, and that's what we saw in that last series. The moment you double commit, the moment you overexert yourselves on offense, that's when NRG can capitalize. They are so good at figuring out teams' weaknesses and flaws and exploiting them.
Oh, Shock got the flip reset, but there's Squishy with the save. Served up though on a platter
Garrett.
for Lion Blaze, far down and in.
Oh, you gotta feel bad for Garrett on the goal line here. He has rolled is coming in hot. He's gotta stay down, and when that ball just goes bar downski, what are you gonna do? Ghost Gaming up early yet again, and can they hold on?
Ghost Gaming falling just short of the playoffs in the NA Open. Onto Talos Cup, a quarterfinal finish. Looking to improve, and if they can, they have a shot at Sweden. Shock now. Can't get this ball central. Couldn't corral it. So now it'll be Justin and Garrett. Instead, Lion Blaze intercepts. Now Justin over towards Garrett, and Shock came out to read it. Garrett's right there on the doorstep, but so too is Lion Blaze. And NRG again have to go back to the drawing board. Again, 2 1-0 games so far. And the same scoreline here. Can somebody tie it now? No. Justin off the mark. Squishy shot on target. Sniping bottom right, and we're tied.
What did I say about exploiting weaknesses? You see the slight double commit. Lion Blaze didn't realize Shock was going for that ball, and all it took was a little hop, step, and a jump, and that's all NRG needed, and Squishy ties this game up.
Justin cuts in front of Lion Blaze, and he'll take that midfield boost. This is not who you want to see on the ball if you're Ghost Gaming. He has been phenomenal. The whole team has, but Justin in particular through the fall split. NRG with a win would clinch the #1 seed for the major. They have, of course, already clinched a spot. Shock has that across and is waiting for that corner boost to spawn. Trying to get over Garrett. Lion Blaze still trailing behind. He'll take his shot, and Garrett makes the save on the goal line. It's NRG's turn to play spoiler on the defensive end to Ghost. Garrett over to Justin. Brilliant play. NRG has the lead.
Great play here from Garrett G. He was given all day and so much real estate to work with. Gets around Shock, and Justin waits out just long enough to go far side with that shot. Beautiful passing play from NRG.
This would constitute an offensive explosion in this series. Lion Blaze blocked by Garrett G. Rolled is coming on. Shot on is saved or blocked away by the post. And now Shock taken away by Squishy. NRG getting a little momentum going now on Ghost to stem the tide as Lion Blaze will take this to the corner. It'll get blown up by Squishy, and here comes NRG again. the General looking to crush hopes and dreams, and Squishy taps it home at the end.
NRG running away with game number 3. And this is almost the same as the last goal. You give Garrett G that much space to work with. He's going to figure out a way for either him or his team to score. And Squishy gets his second goal of the game here.
Lion Blaze could not get around Squishy. If he had, was going to be a kickoff goal. Blistering shot goes wide off of Garrett G. All the momentum squarely on the side of NRG now, looking for more, trying to put away game 3 and reclaim the series advantage. Lion Blaze blocks Justin as he had to jump in front. Garrett G on target from the wing, and that's surely going to do it for game 3.
Just making Ghost Gaming scramble on defense, and that is a nasty shot out of the corner. I don't know how he got that angle. I don't know where he found that power, but he finds himself with a goal here in game number 3. And Stacks, NRG, might have taken him a while to wake up. It looked like they were on the same level as Ghost Gaming, but this one putting all of those doubts and questions to bed.
NRG has been the aggressor through the entire series. They've had far more shots than Ghost has in every single game. Justin down in front. Squishy almost got another. The psychological game, of course, oh so important. Now in the RLCS, how about Garrett? I have to imagine there might be a Ghost timeout coming soon. Look at Garrett work.
Garrett plus ground equals pinch. And that means it's a goal. It's simple math, Stacks. That's all we need to do here while we're up on the stage. Figure out what 2 + 2 is.
Here's Squishy looking for more. They are not gonna let their foot off the gas at all. Justin pops away. I mean, it's almost like they're baiting them in, almost playing with their food at this point with the final 23 seconds. What do you talk about now if you're Ghost? Down 2-1, only down a game, but this game has felt like it has just gone on and on and on like a recurring nightmare. It will finally come to a close in about 5 seconds. Ghost will try to get at least one more on the board. Denied again by Garrett G. And now NRG looking for one more for the road, but they won't get there. They will only win game 3 by a score of 5-1.
Oh, that's it?
Huh, that's it.
Wow, incredible. But right now, Ghost Gaming,
Ghost, has called a timeout. No surprise there. Fakey, under a lot of pressure here with Ghost Subi. And, there's an emotional aspect to this too, right? I mean, Daz talked to Fakey quite a bit in the week leading up to this, and there's a lot of emotions involved. This team so desperately wants to get to Sweden, and they're so close, but still so far away.
Yeah, and it's going to be so hard to figure out how to stop this General NRG offense, because when all 3 members are working together to find all of their goals, what are you going to do? And that's been the story for the General NRG during this Fall Classic is, all 3 members getting involved. When you look at their percentages for goals scored and the amount that are assisted, they're the only team that are in the 90th percentile. 92% always have an assist tied to it. And you saw why. Just the infield passes, the creativity to create open lanes. And then Garrett G got that ground pinch to go in his favor. And that was the only unassisted goal we've had from NRG in this series. So for Ghost Gaming, what are you going to do to cut out those passing lanes? And for me, it's you've got to limit the amount of space given, especially to Garrett G. It's almost like Ghost Gaming doesn't respect the fact that he's been one of the top players in the RLCS since the inception of the RLCS. He is so good, and there is no reason for him to be given that much real estate on the offensive half.
Body language, such a big part of things, and it's great that we get to see the players and the coach sometimes when they have that conversation during the timeout. You saw from Ghost, everybody buying in to what Fakey is selling there. Fakey not nervous at all or anything like that. And then on the side of NRG, we talk about Envy being the machine, NRG, like cyborgs, just sitting there like, all right, we get to go win yet? Come on, can we win yet? Come on, let's go. They are ready to get into game 4.
And it's really good to see Ghost Gaming almost emotionless. And I think that's how you have to play NRG, because you know that there's going to be highs and you know that there's going to be lows, and probably more lows than highs, but you cannot get discouraged. And I love seeing the player cams after every goal. And, Roldiz, Shock, it's just, you're used to seeing these guys just be stoic on camera because they know, hey, we might get a goal, but it doesn't mean we're going to get the game. And just because we get a game, it doesn't mean we're going to get the series. So good on them for not letting themselves get too out of control and just stay in the moment and realize we've got to win this entire series. And even then, job's not done.
Unless they win this tournament, unless Ghost Gaming wins the Fall Classic, nothing is in their control. So here we go. On to Utopia Coliseum after the timeout by Ghost. A crucial game 4 for Ghost. Big one for NRG as they try to get one step closer to clinching the #1 overall seed in Sweden for NA. Justin. Oh, tried to get by Lion Blaze. Not happening. Here goes Roldiz. He's got Shock behind him. At least got through Squishy, but Garrett G just a little bit faster. And that's been the case throughout most of this series. Just a little bit faster NRG than Ghost, as Squishy has his shot blocked aside by Lion Blaze.
And, Stacks, I'm curious to know if you are seeing the same things I'm seeing, and if you agree that NRG's been given just a little too much space by Ghost Gaming, and that's what's resulting to a lot of these goals.
Wouldn't be surprised if that's one of the points of emphasis out of Fakey. We have seen a lot of long setups from NRG. Roldiz, bank pass for Shock. Trying to get back to their game 1 form. Utilize a little creativity. Try to slow down the NRG defense. There's Garrett and Justin, both up on the same wall for the same ball.
And we're playing in fall.
Sure. Good call. Here's Garrett G. Good clear, but not out of the zone. Brought back in by Lion Blaze. First minute gone by, a rather pedestrian first minute for both these sides.
Well,
he wanted that midfield boost and it didn't spawn for him, but there's a pass a little too strong for Shock.
It's, you can almost see how important this game is for Ghost Gaming and how far back the third man is playing. You'll see Roldiz coming in now because he was just a little bit behind midfield line, not wanting to give up any easy goals because they know how hard it is to score against NRG, and a pinch off the ceiling doesn't find its mark as NRG covered up the goal line.
Squishy probably had a little smile on his face. Remember, he tried that at the Season 6 World Championship in Vegas, and then watched Cookster pinch one off the side right in his grill. Roldiz got a decent challenge, and here's Shock. Lion Blaze up as well. Everybody diving in, but nobody beating NRG. And thrown in front to be cleared away. Opportunity now on the counter, though.
Great defense there from Shock, sitting in between Justin and the goal, sitting right in the center of the paint, just waiting for that pass to come so he can play disruptor. I love that aggressive stance that they took on that, realizing that, hey, NRG's trying to pass the ball. Just because they're putting a shot towards target doesn't necessarily mean it's a shot, as Justin turned away yet again by Shock, continuing to take away the angle of attack.
Shock will set up Roldiz. And Justin, actually, it goes off of Justin and in. A huge break for Ghost Gaming.
That's the wrong goal there, bud. Just because you're on blue doesn't mean you're shooting at blue. And Justin had to respect the fact that not only was Roldiz up in the air, but Roldiz beat him in the air and had the shot on target and tried to play that one, but unfortunately hit it in his own net. I'm sorry, as Ghost Gaming, big goal there, and they needed that.
Think about that moment as we continue on in this series. We continue on through this bracket over the weekend. See how much it matters. Roldiz. A little wide of the mark, and he'll just give a little token defense against Garrett G, who launches one downfield to be saved by Lion Blaze. He gets a savior medal. 90 seconds remain in game 4. Ghost have been gifted the lead. Shock couldn't stop Garrett G from going downfield. Few can. Good pass again to Justin. This time Ghost was ready for it.
Yeah, I want to think you shoot that one. Defenders have already seen you pass it twice now. Going for infield as rolled is. Nice little shot down, but Garrett G waiting patiently on that goal line. And beautiful save / clear as well as Justin up. Can't get the shot to go in. Garrett G with the follow-up, and that one surely finds its mark. And NRG tie it up near 1 minute to go.
Late in a game, dial it up for the captain. Garrett G does it again. Another clutch goal with 1:05 to go. Justin almost scoring similar way to the own goal. 105 now. Huge kickoff as Roldiz just waits out Garrett G. Good clear by Justin, who has it all the way down to Shock, who's let it get away from him. Squishy lurking at midfield. He'll go across and try to cut off Lion Blaze, but could not. And that's a decent pinch downfield. That relieves the pressure. This is a giveaway. Shock, tight angle shot, no, and nobody could dive in. Easy clear.
Oh, that was an interesting little pinch there, and that's going to be hard to read for Lion Blaze, but gets back up on that backboard and back on defense in time. But right now, 30 seconds to go, Stacks, and Ghost Gaming just play perfect Rocket League. That's all you need to do here against NRG. Easier said than done, though.
Roldiz has been downfield time and time again. He's been there since the start of game 1. Justin blocked at point-blank range. Another overtime looming. Good cross, nobody there. Roldiz blown up. Here's Justin, wide and high. Lion Blaze with 1 second left. Gives it away to Garrett G.
Squishy.
Squishy for the win. Denied. And now all Ghost has to do is get this to the ground. Under a lot of pressure still, but Lion Blaze try to keep it up. No, sir. Second overtime here. First one went to 10. It was ended by Garrett G.
Well, and let's see if anyone that isn't named Shock on Ghost Gaming can get a goal. The only 2 that have been scored in this series. Done by that man right there, Shock, as Roldiz. Given so much time and space and gets the 50 in his favor, but Garrett G, nobody covering up the goal line, and that one unfortunately rolled up and out as Justin gets the bump, but can't get the shot as Lion Blaze back in time.
Was one of those 2 from Shock credited on the own goal in this game. Still hanging in the balance. Shock indirect for himself. Just collected by Garrett G. Shock tried to nudge him away from the play. Not happening. Lion Blaze might have got caught with his hand in the cookie jar, but he does get back to stop Squishy. NRG wins this game. They'll be 1 win away from clinching the #1 seed. Thrown in front for Squishy, and he does it for the 3rd time.
Ghost Gaming a little too patient here on the defensive end, and Squishy just cheating up. No one saw him, and he swoops in and steals game number 4.
Garrett's got a game winner. Squishy's got a game winner. NRG 1 away from being top of the mountain, as everybody expected.
It's a tough, tall order for Ghost Gaming. And I gotta call myself out. I gotta call myself out, Stacks. I made an error saying Shock was the only one to get a goal. Lion Blaze had one in game number 3.
I was going to throw you under the bus.
I don't expect anything less from you, Stacks, but still, not a ton of offense to be had from Ghost Gaming, and you gotta have more if you're gonna take down NRG. It can only be a defensive stalemate for so long, and if it's that type of game, you gotta favor NRG.
Anytime the game is close, coming down to the wire, NRG is the favorite because of all that experience. They're just on another level when it comes to experience and composure than just about any other team here in North America and many around the world. This could be the final game of our first quarterfinal series. Roldiz collects along the goal line as Garrett G almost bamboozled the defense.
That was a great fake. I love that. I love seeing players with the mind games. It's always so fun. As Garrett G got turned away there, and getting the vibe we're going to start seeing a little more fun and creativity come out from NRG now that they are on match point here.
It'd be a different look that Ghost might not be able to contend with. Squishy's got to get to this ahead of Roldiz. He does. But it was Roldiz who got the boost pad. Garrett G out to the corner. Raul had to slow down a bit. Couldn't get to that ball quickly. And that stalls the attack for Ghost Gaming. Here goes Garrett and NRG. Got a big win, but it's wide.
A little wide on there. Squishy, a little short on that one. Couldn't find it inside of the post. His Shock goes up, using a lot of boost to get there, and does get it towards the net, and Lion Blaze went up. I thought maybe he was going to be going for Squishy, try and bump him out of the picture, but didn't happen. And Ghost Gaming looking to start some offense here. Lion Blaze, that's a good look, but the soft tap right into Garrett G's lap. Easy one, and
oh no.
Ghost Gaming, you'd love another look at that.
Oh, we've had a few missed opportunities out of Ghost. Only themselves to blame. Gifted a lead in Game 4. And a couple great opportunities on the doorstep here in Game 5 that they have not put away. Could it be that the underdogs are folding under pressure here with their backs against the wall? Raul waiting along the goal line. Couldn't stop Garrett G, but the wall did. And it is Shock's ball to take as he rolls one out to Raul.
Nah, Stacks, if there's teams definitely that fold under pressure, but Ghost Gaming, not one of them. But when you're taken off the field, what are you going to do? Garrett G, 2 huge demos on the defensive end, but for Ghost Gaming, that's a dangerous pass. There's Squishy again, gets the demo, and oh my gosh, did he touch that?
No, he didn't. He had this touch, and that's the goal off the own goal by Lion Blaze.
Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, that's disastrous.
That's an assist for Garrett G, a goal for Squishy, his 10th of the tournament. All right, now we're even.
I don't even know what's going on, Stacks. That is just, cruel. Cruel, cruel, cruel. And Ghost Gaming, you gotta say, oof, why did we do that?
Roldiz over to Shock. Former North American MVP. Not good enough this time. Squishy to Justin, and, well, Sonic would have had a tough time getting to that ball. Here's Garrett G now. Just buying time, waiting, trying to draw Ghost in. The onus is on Ghost Gaming now. They have to bring the game to NRG. They have to chase the game. Here's Lion Blaze on the rebound. It's high. Roldiz wide. Might have been deflected. Either way, nowhere near the mark. And a disappointing effort down the field out of Ghost. Certainly a disappointing result. Now they've got one in front. Roldiz ties the game.
There it is. Finally, Ghost Gaming get one back as the accuracy was looking poorer and poorer. But when the net's wide open like that, Roldiz, all you got to do is give it a little soft tappy-tappy, and it's going to find its mark. Ghost Gaming keeping themselves in this game, but the bigger storyline is keeping themselves in this series, as they need to win 3 in a row to take down NRG and keep those fall major hopes alive.
Oh, Squishy trying to bounce that from the ceiling down in front. Instead, Justin will have to center, but nobody's there. Nobody would be there for this other than Shock. Ghost Gaming have recovered, just like NRG did after the own goal in Game 4. Justin backboard for Squishy, and Lion Blaze had to contend with him, did so. And just one fluid motion, clearing downfield, but could not stop Justin from repelling right back to the zone. And Shock has to stop Justin again in a similar fashion.
Yeah, first it was Lion Blaze, then it was Shock, and both times it was Justin up in the air looking for a monstrous dunk as Garrett G gets the redirect, and Squishy gonna finish it off. NRG with the go-ahead, less than 1 minute to go.
You're Shocked watching this, you're like, please don't put it on target. Oh. Okay. What a pass. 2-1. 58 to go. Ghost on life support. Shock controls. Trying to get around Squishy. Justin just got this away.
There it is.
It's
there
loose
it is.
in front for Lion Blaze, and he couldn't get there in time. Justin, by the skin of his teeth, gets the clear.
Those are the opportunities you gotta have if you're Ghost Gaming. Not too many are going to come like that as we're nearing 30 seconds to go. Shock to roll this over to Justin and gets the save. Beautiful save, and Lion Blaze forced to go up. Garrett G and Squishy breathing down his neck, and Ghost Gaming, not too many chances left here, Stacks.
Oh, that was their best shot, and NRG repelled. Now, they got to come up with another one. Drop down to Justin. He'll dump this deep into the Ghost corner. One last trip down the field for Ghost to stay alive for the major. Lion Blaze keeps it up. So does Roldiz. Garrett G on target and saved by Shock, but nothing doing for Ghost. The General NRG, top of North America.
My goodness.